a true marvel of engineering. It's as beautiful to look at as it is to use.
A transformative leap into a new world of possibilities. Welcome to the epic standard of smartphones.
Hello guys, this is Leslie Lenz. If you are new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We are currently at 300 subscribers, and thank you very much for those who have always tuned in. Now, talking about the yet to be released Samsung Galaxy S24 series, I did a video about some rumors that we had received by then, and now we have more leaks and rumors that may end up being 100% accurate. One thing that you should notice is that we are far from the official release date. So there could be some variance on these rumors from the actual specs and looks after the official release by Samsung. However, these rumors will get more real as we draw closer to the release date. Let me start off with the general design of the S24. I had mentioned this before and it already seems to be happening. Samsung is finally going for a flat display on all the S24, the S24 Plus and the S24 Ultra. This is also after renders were done by OnLeaks and GizNext, who are well known when it comes to leaks as their content is always considered as trusted sources. This has been a huge debate already as Samsung users have complained about the flat display as they want the usual curved display. To make matters worse, not in the literal sense, the S24 edges are also going to be flat and not curved. Check my previous video for more on this. I'll leave a link down below. So technically this is going to look more like an iPhone and not the usual Samsung that we know of. Please feel free to leave a comment below of what you think of this move by Samsung. Of course the bezels will be much slimmer considering there is no curved glass. I think that's one advantage, and also considering the fact that the latest iPhone 15s came with way slimmer bezels, Samsung is going to try to keep up and not be left behind. There is also a possibility of Samsung using titanium frame. This is going to be interesting. This is exactly what Apple did on their latest iPhone 15 series, that is on the Pro versions. So basically Samsung is trying to make their phones more durable and lightweight at the same time. That is why they are moving to titanium. But as usual, critics will say that this is Samsung trying their best to look like Apple and their iPhones. Of course they'll say that. So talking about the display, the S24 Ultra is going to feature a 6.8-inch wide-quad high definition, that is the WQHD display with 1440p resolution. Peak brightness is also going to shoot all the way to 2500 nits from 1750, which was seen previously on the S23 Ultra. I did talk about this on my previous video, so I think by now it is something that Samsung is most likely going to do. According to Ice Universe again, there is a huge possibility that the S24 Plus will also feature a 6.7-inch WQHD display for the first time. That will be a huge upgrade, especially to people who have always stuck with the Plus series and are not huge fans of the Ultra series. There is always that one group of people and they have their own reasons. They don't want to carry huge bulky phones wherever they go. Last time when I talked about the cameras, there were no concrete information about any major improvements unlike now. Good news to all those who will be buying the S24 series, as you'll be able to display HDR photos in photo albums. This is by using a similar technology to Google's Ultra HDR format. The Google Pixel 8 already has this feature, and it will be a huge boost to Samsung as your photos will be much vibrant and brighter than regular JPEGs. And it also makes sense as the S24s will be released with Android 14. Now, those creators who like editing HDR photos on their phones, on Adobe Photoshop, on Adobe Lightroom, they'll have a field day with this. This is after confirmations by Ice Universe as he posted on Twitter, which is now X. I think we should get used to that. Talking about the S24 series, especially the Ultra, the main camera will maintain with the 200 megapixel sensor. Again, according to Ice Universe, there'll be some changes. Previously, the 3x zoom and 10x zoom featured both 10 megapixel camera sensors. But now on the S24, the maximum zoom could drop from 10x to 5x zoom this time. But again, with a significantly higher 50 megapixel sensor resolution. You might be wondering, why the downgrade in zoom range, yet all the other phones like the iPhone 15 Pro Max got a huge upgrade on the zoom. The higher resolution will make this more of an upgrade than a downgrade as you might think. Previously, In as much as Samsung had a higher zoom range, many users complained that the images coming out of the max zoomed photos were grainy and not as sharp as they expected. I think this explains why Samsung is now focusing more on increasing the resolution than the zoom range. I believe Samsung will also try and compensate these on the digital zoom. We'll see how that will turn out. I'll later do a video covering the colors, as there has not been sufficient reliable information about it yet, except for yellow, which Ice Universe again mentioned on one of his posts. It sort of seemed like a tip-off. I'm not so sure about that, so I think I'll do a proper compilation of the same, because one of you on my previous videos also asked about the colors that will be there on the S24 series. I'll also bring you more confirmations on the processor and whether the Exynos chip will be used or the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 on all the S24 series. There are a lot of rumors that the S24 series will come as an AI powerhouse, which is expected. I'll make sure to cover more on that too next time. It is no secret that phones are now moving towards the AI, especially generative AI, as we saw on the launch of the Google Pixel 8 recently. And also what is expected to come up on the iPhones, that is the iOS 18. We have seen a lot of rumors and people talking about the same on the internet. I think I'll do a comparison of the same when the iOS 18 will be released. So this was a quick video about the upgrades and the rumors and leaks of the S24 series. And as more leaks will be coming up, I'll make sure to update you guys. Again, subscribe to this channel so that I can bring you more information of this. If you stuck up to this end, thank you very much. Hit that like button, share with your friends, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.